Hello and welcome to the Mobile Youth Show. I'm your host, Freddie Benjamin, and today I want to talk about what do brands need to know about social media marketing when it comes to young people. Let me start with a story here. Now, this past October, a Twitter exchange between the O2 UK Twitter account and an O2 customer went viral. The customer, a young person in his late teens, had a problem with his O2 broadband connection and tweeted about it using street slang. Now, the O2 UK Twitter account replied back in the same street slang. It was unexpected, but it got the attention of the customer and many others on Twitter. Parts of the conversation were retweeted more than 3,000 times within the next 24 hours, generating more earned media for O2 UK than any of its previous social media campaigns. Now, sure, the incident is humorous, and it might seem to some that using street slang could be the key to connecting with young people on social media. But if you dig deeper, the reason why the conversation went viral has less to do with street slang and more to do with the fact that a corporate entity put on a human face to its Twitter exchange when interacting with a customer. Now, when a person expresses discontent or grief over a service in an offline scenario, the natural human reaction from those listening is to empathize. And the same applies to customer service as well. Empathy is usually displayed via body language, facial expressions, and to some extent verbally as well. Now, if the young person had gone into an O2 retail outlet and complained, the customer service rep would be obliged to empathize and help him out. The same principle applies to social media now. It's definitely more challenging to express empathy on social media, but it can be done if the people behind the account pay attention to tiny details. In this case, it was using the same street slang as a young customer to understand the problem better, and which implied that the brand cared about the customer's problem and wasn't simply directing him to a link where he could file a service request. Now, another example where a brand has successfully connected with its customers on social media by speaking the customer's language comes from Samsung Canada. Shane Bennett, a Samsung fan who already owns three Samsung products, the Galaxy smartphone, a Samsung laptop, and a Samsung TV. He sent a Facebook message to Samsung Canada's account asking for an upgrade to Samsung Galaxy S3 smartphone for free. Now, his message included a hand drawn picture of a dragon breathing fire with the word roar scribbled over it. Samsung Canada's online community manager, Drew Baumoff, replied back saying he couldn't really give away a free S3 because if he started doing that to anyone who requested a free phone, they would go under. But Drew did send a hand drawn picture of a kangaroo on a unicycle in response to Shane's dragon. Now, what Shane did was he took screenshots of the two messages, along with the images of the dragon and the kangaroo, and posted it to Reddit. Soon enough, the Reddit users were authenticating their post as not a marketing campaign from Samsung, and by the end of the day, the post was on the front page of Reddit and the story had gone viral. Now, the most interesting thing about the Reddit thread is that many Samsung fans came out of their hiding and talking about the various Samsung products they have owned for years. Now, there are three key things you can learn from this story. If you want to create earned media on social media platforms, you need to involve fans. Soon enough, other fans will join and create a viral movement. The second thing is authenticity is key in generating earned media. Your social media actions are perceived as authentic when they are not a marketing campaign, but an organic trend that involves real customers and real people. And finally, the third thing is that social media is a frontline permission asset for a brand to interact with its customers, and just like an offline retail store. What brands need to do is not set rigid guidelines for the community managers, but give them the freedom to have a more human interaction with customers, where they come across as people who empathize with customers rather than gatekeepers who deny customers help. That is all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening. Join us again tomorrow for more insights into mobile and youth cultures. You can also check us out at www.mobileyouth.org.